Hi everyone, Lucy here, and today we're going to be doing a ranking of every single character in the video game Dramatical Murder, also known as DMMD. The reason why I'm doing this is because back in the day when the game first came out, I was a huge fan of the game. I loved the game, I played it, I replayed it, I did every single route, I got every single ending, everything. And I recently, when it was released in English officially, bought a copy of the game. And I've been thinking of replaying it again. And so here we are today. We're going to be ranking all of these guys here. If you don't know what Dramatical Murder is, then a little bit of backstory. Dramatical Murder is a boys' love visual novel in which there are like 4 or 5 men who are all trying to seduce this one dude. And also, there's also another guy who's trying to like take over the world or some shit. He's not even actually trying to take over the world. He's just doing all this crazy stuff and like mind control and all this and that. And the running joke that I like to have is that despite the fact that it's called Dramatical Murder, there aren't really any dramatical murders. like if you play the game and you get a good ending, nobody really dies. Like there's no deaths. There's just one dude. Okay, there's this one dude who has a lot of really bad stuff happen to him, but like he doesn't die, you know? He doesn't like die. So it's like, despite the fact that it's called Dramatical Murder, there's no actual like dramatical murders that happen in the game. Anyway, it's not for the faint of heart. If you plan to play the game, there's a lot of stuff in there. It's not like a cutesy bouncy game though. It's pretty rough. But I very much enjoyed it. I enjoyed it when I first played it, and I'm still enjoying it now, even if it's just for nostalgia. But I think it's pretty well written. At least certain routes are really well written. Some of them are pretty bad. Anyway, on to the ranking. First off, we are starting with Clear. I love Clear. Clear is a good boy. Clear is a sweetheart. He's a cutie. He's just adorable, and he's a white-haired anime guy. So I'm putting Clear in S tier. I really enjoyed his route. It was kind of short. I wish that they had fleshed it out a little bit more, but I really loved it. I thought it was really cute. It was really sweet. I love Clear. Next, Haga. In all honesty, I don't really feel much about Haga. I don't hate him. I don't like love him either. I think I'll put him in C tier. He's an alright guy, but he's not like my favorite. I don't. I'll put him in C tier. Next up, Alba's mom, whose name I cannot remember. Why didn't she stay with Alba? I literally don't remember. Like this was something that they talk about in the sequel game, and I honestly have not finished the sequel game because it was making me cry. So I'm putting her in D tier. I don't. No. I'm kind of. Why didn't she stay? She just ran off with her husband. Okay. Kojaku. Okay, I have weird conflicted feelings about Kojaku. I like Kojaku, but at the same time, I felt like his route was a little bit bland, if that makes sense. Like, toward the end, like, the first half of the route was kind of meh, and then the second half of the route was pretty alright. I kind of liked the friends to lovers trope, but at the same time, I don't know. He just feels kind of meh. Like, he's the starter route, if that makes any sense. To me, he feels like the starter route. I feel like everybody should play his route first, just to figure out some of the stuff that'll happen in the game. But overall, I don't really feel very strongly about Kojaku's route. It's not really my favorite route, but it's not my least favorite either. It's a starter route for me. I will put Kojaku in B tier. Okay, Mink. I hate Mink. Just straight up. I don't hate him in the second game. Okay, in the second game, they flesh out his character more. They give him some actual development. They actually do stuff with Mink that is good. Like, they actually do good stuff with Mink. But Mink's route in the first game was a pain to get through. It was a slog to get through. His character was just awful in his own route. And it's like, by the end of the route, it's like, why? Did this route need to be this bad? Like, they didn't even bother, in my opinion, trying to make Mink likable at all. And by the end, it's like, oh, he should be likable, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, just because he's hot doesn't mean he's likable. Like, his personality and everything that happens in that route, it makes me so angry. I hate Mink's character in the first game. Just a lot. I can't with his character. So I will be putting him in D tier. I should have made an F tier. I didn't think this through. I did not make an F tier. I should have. He would be an F tier. If there was an F tier, he would be there. Mizuki. Mizuki was robbed, man. Okay, like, they gave Mizuki a route in, like, the PG-13 version of the game that came out for the PS Vita, but, like, Mizuki was robbed. he was really genuinely robbed. I would have loved to see a proper route with Mizuki. I haven't played any emulated versions of that PG-13 version. I know that there's new routes and there's new CGs and stuff like that, but like some of the CGs were just so ridiculous looking, I just couldn't bother. I like Mizuki. I really feel like he should have had a route. I feel like he's a really solid character. They could have fleshed him out more. They could have done so much more with Mizuki. I'm sad that they didn't. I am putting him in A tier because I like him. I wish they did more with him. Alba's dad. Same as Alba's mom. Why weren't you taking care of your son? Why did you and your wife just run off? What's going on with that? Was that really completely necessary? Like, was it though? Like, did you adopt a kid? You run off like right away? Like, you let your mom, your mom-in-law, your mother-in-law handle your kid? D tier for shit parenting. Anyway, Noise. Noise is my favorite. Like, 100%, unironically, I am in love with Noise. I love Noise a lot. I think his route was the best written route. I think his character is one of the most interesting characters. He's also one of the first routes that I ever played because I saw his face. Oh my god, I distinctly remember I saw an image of Noise on Tumblr way back when DMMD was popular. I saw a picture of him and I was just like, pretty. And that's what made me play the game. Noise, in particular, has a very, very special place in my heart. I love Noise. He's my absolute favorite. I love him so much. I love what they did with him in the first game. I actually really liked what they did with him in the second game. I kind of wish he got to keep his piercings, but whatever. I love Noise. He's great. He is wonderful. Easily the best written route in the whole game. I put Noise in S tier. He belongs there. It's where he belongs. Okay. You might need a little bit of context. There's a guy named Ren. Ren has 3 different forms throughout the game. All 3 of them are here in the tier list. So let's see. Ren. This Ren, I actually don't really like. I kind of don't like what they did with him in the end of his route. I kind of like they went from ideal man to this Ren. Like, this Ren isn't that bad looks wise. He looks kind of like Howl, but at the same time, it's like, was this really your solution? Like, was this a good solution? I don't even know. I'm not sure this was a good solution. I'm not sure this was a good idea. Just point blank. That ending was a real curveball for me. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know about this. I don't like Ren's final form, personally. I don't. I don't hate him, though. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. I'm going to put it in C with Haga, who I also don't like, but don't really hate. This form of Ren. Yes. Okay, like, I have a thing. I have a type when it comes to anime men. I have a very specific type. Like, half of the time. This Ren, if you have seen him, like, if you have ever seen images of this Ren, I may or may not put an image here. If you have seen images of this Ren, yes. S tier. That's it. S tier. He belongs there. It's where he belongs. Just completely unironically, it's where he belongs. It's what he deserves. Anyway. Akushima. He's real fun. He's honestly real fun. He's real funky. I know that he's, like, bad or whatever, but, like, he's just so chaotic. He's absolutely hysterical. I genuinely think he's really funny in the game. I laughed a lot whenever he was on screen. But because of the fact that he's, like, the way that he is, I'm putting him in C tier. I don't want to put him in D because I don't hate him, but also, outside of the fun that I have with his character, I don't think he should be any higher. I'm putting him in C. This guy, his name, I cannot... You see what I mean? I feel like Kojaku's route is a starter route, and as a result, I tended to forget the name of this guy in particular. I don't know why. I just forgot his name. Let me double check. I think it starts with an H. I could be wrong, though. It started with an R. His name was Ryuho. Ryuho. Okay. I feel like of the route villains, he was just kind of bland. He's like, oh, I want to see your true power or some bullshit. And it's like, he's just kind of boring. I honestly think he's boring. I'm putting him in D. He's just boring. I don't really like him. Sei. Oh, Sei. I like Sei. To me, Sei is like a sweet baby angel. Sei deserved better too. I am honestly sad with what they did with Sei in the end. Like, it made me cry when I was playing the game. Sei deserved better, and thus he belongs in the same tier as Mizuki, who also deserved better. Both of them deserve better. A tier. Tae! Tae. Oh my god, I love Tae. I love her so much. She is a wonderful character. She's just so funny. She is so funny. She is so sweet. She has such a solid, like, character. Everything. I love Tae. I think Tae is wonderful. Granny is a wonderful character. I am putting her in A tier. Not S tier, because S tier is where the boys belong. But A tier, because she's... No, wait. A tier because she deserved more screen time. Yeah, she deserved more screen time. Trip. Trip. He's horrible. He's a horrible guy. He's just awful. Terrible. No good, real bad guy. But I don't hate him. I don't hate him, but he's not a good guy. I'm putting him with Akshima. For the similar reason, I don't hate him, but he isn't really good. I enjoy him in the game, but he's not a good person, like, at all. Toei. Fucking hate Toei. He's an idiot. He's just stupid. Like, that's how I feel about Toei in all of the game. Like, what was he planning? What was he even thinking for most of the game? I don't think he was thinking. Like, he had all this tech. He had all this crazy stuff. He was the big bad. And it's like, why? Why are you doing any of this? This is stupid. Like, this is so stupid. He was just a rich guy being rich and slimy for the sake of being rich and slimy. And it's like, I hate that. Toei goes in last place. Toei D tier. D tier. Virus. Virus. I'm not sure what to do with Virus. I'm going to put him with Trip. I feel like the two of them are a set. If I feel one way about Trip, I'll probably feel the same way about Virus. Personally, I prefer Virus over Trip. However, that's only because Virus is kind of suave. That's it. That's the entire reason why I prefer Virus over Trip. No particular reason other than that. Yoshie. Kind of annoying. I don't like her. Kind of annoying. Like, she was in the game for, like, 5 minutes or less? And she just kind of annoyed me. I did not like her or her dog. Alba. Let me see. Alba. How do I feel about Alba? I like Alba. I think he's a pretty good main character. His voice actor is great at his job. He does a great job at letting you know just what this guy is like. I like Alba. I do. I really like Alba. I like how sassy he is. I think he has some really solid funny lines. I really like Alba. For this reason, I'm going to put Alba in I'm gonna put him in A tier. I don't love him as much as I love like those three up there, but I do really like Alba. Sly Blue. I honestly think they should have done more with Sly Blue. I wish we had gotten more footage of him. I know that there's more footage of him in the Vita game. I know that there's more footage of him in Recode. I still haven't played Recode, so I don't know about that footage. I think he's really fun. I think he's a really fun character, but I do think they could have done a little bit more with him. I don't love him. I don't hate him. I just wish they had done more. He doesn't really deserve better like Sei and Mizuki do, but I don't dislike him. So I'm going to put him in B with Kojaku. Shiroba. I have mixed feelings about Shiroba. I think if you've played the game, you might know what my mixed feelings are when it comes to him. But like, I don't hate him, but like he's not. It's sad. It's just sad. It's just upsetting. It's saddening. It's not good. What he represents is not good. But I do like Shiroba. I will put him here with Akushima because I feel like he deserves this kind of spot. You know, like, yeah. Anyway, Tori. I really liked Tori. Tori was really funny. Tori was a funny little bird. He was the one redeeming quality of Mink's Root. I really liked Tori. I'm gonna put him in A tier because he's a funky little bird. Oh my god, I love Noise's little bunny. His little bunny bun. I love it so much. I am also putting Noise's little bunny in here with Tori. Like, Noise's little bunny, when he transforms in his specialty form, instead of looking like this, like Ren, he looks... He's so cute. He's a little bunny with boxing gloves. He's adorable. I love him. He's so cute. Okay, this one. Ah, shit. I can't remember his name. What is the name of this all-mate? I literally don't remember, but he works in the little shop. I know that he works in the little shop. He's the one that goes, Osaji, Osaji, and he cleans up everything. I feel neutral to him. I don't have any strong opinion on him. I think he's kind of cute. But other than that, I honestly feel bad for him. If anything, I feel bad for him that those kids bully him. You know? I'm going to put him in B. We didn't see enough of him for me to get strongly attached. But also, I don't have any type of negative feeling toward him. On second thought, let me move Haga up to B as well. Because I also don't have any negative feeling toward him, and then these guys all have mixed feelings or some kind of negative response. Oh, Kojaku's bird, Benny! Benny! I love Benny. I love Benny. I love how much he hates Tori. I love how he pecks Alba awake that one time. I love his sass. He's really funny. He's a funny little bird. And look at his little shoes. Look at his little shoes and his little necklace. I love him. He's cute. He's a cute little bird. I'm putting him up there. Okay, dog Ren. He's so fluffy. He's so fluffy and cute. I love my favorite thing about this game. My absolute favorite thing about this game is probably the fact that Ren, when he's a fluffy little puppy, he has that deep voice.
Ren, 起きろ。 青葉。
運び屋まで行きたいんだけど、一番早いルートを検索してくれ。
了解。
He has that like super deep voice. It's just so... It's so fun. It's so funny. I love it. I love his super deep voice. It is just so fun. It is... I love it so much. It's so cute. It's so funny. I love him. I'm putting him up here above the other all mates because he's so cute and fluffy. He's so fun. I love him. Yoshie's dog, whose name I cannot remember. I think her name's like... It starts with a C. She... Like Clara or something like that. I think her name is Clara. Yoshie's dog, Clara. I don't really like her. Honestly. I don't really like her that much. I'm putting her with Yoshie. I didn't really like either of these two. So I'm putting them here. The alphas. Ooh, the alphas. Okay, the alphas are so chaotic. I love their theme. I really like the alphas just as a concept, kind of. I like them. But at the same time, I hate their guts. I feel lots of mixed feelings for the alpha, so I'm putting him in the mixed feeling tier with the other vaguely villainous, not so much villainous guys. Let's see, the three kids. The three kids are last. Okay, this, okay, this is gonna be a little difficult. This is gonna take a couple minutes. Let me think. Kill Meal now. Okay, Keo. Keo. I feel like they don't do a lot with him. I feel like they do more with Now and they do more with Mio, but they don't really do a lot with Keo. Because of this, I'm putting Keo in B. Now, I think, was a really cute kid. He was really silly. He was really fun. But I don't like how mean he was being to the robot back then, and then how he teased like Alba a little bit. So I'm putting him here. Mio, on the other hand, I actually really liked her character. I thought she was really cute. I thought it was really funny how she had that little crush on Noise and everything. And I thought it was really cute how she was like, how she would like scold her brothers and stuff like that. Even though she's a menace just as much as these two are, I feel like she has more redeeming qualities. So I'm putting her up here. It's like all the all mates and Alba in them. All right, and that's the DMMD ranking. Final rank. Here is the final rank. I hope that you enjoyed watching me talk about DMMD, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed me thirsting after some of these men, just very blatantly. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.